G'day fellow base builders, Raidzero AU here. Welcome back to another episode of Crosswind in the Pre-Alpha Playtest. Episode 3, messing around with the building system. Okay, so I was laying the foundation here last episode. Well, I've changed my mind, and what I've done is I've moved the bonfire just back slightly, and I've cleared out an area up here. I've just been playing around a little bit with the base building, and these ones here, I thought this is large stone foundation. This one is medium cobblestone foundation. The small, that's the small one. That's the same size, but says it's the large stone foundation. Medium cobblestone is a bit bigger. So, I figure what I want to do is I want to build... It looks like we can build right the way up here. Guess we'll do it there. We'll start off here. Okay, so that's 7 wide. And you'll see these ones go all the way down to the floor. So that's 7. I'm going to add one more on each side. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how it extends down as it needs to. So that's 6 along. 7. Oop. That's okay, because I made a mistake there anyway. Okay. Now, of course, we're going to have an issue getting up there, but thinking what I might be able to do is, let's see, what stairs have we got? Stone staircase. Very big, is it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, yep. So this is the middle here. Okay. Doctor, can you get out of the way, please? And then I guess what we do is we just fill that in. Maybe? Which I'll be able to do once he moves. Okay, that brings up the top here. So we'll go back to foundations. That all of the stone I've got. Yep. Alright, we're going to need a little bit more stone. But what we can also do is... what's the lighting? Crafting and utilities. Floor torch. Only needs lumber. We've got plenty of that. And you can place these anywhere. So it says that they can be placed beyond the bonfire limit. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do... we've got 50 on us. Let's have something to eat. Put one of those, one of those. Go. I think we're going to head back up into the mine. I'm going to worry about the pigs and things at the moment, because this is all about base building. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about the singing orchid there. Oh, here we are. I'm thinking in here we should be able to place some torches. Go in. Let's give it a go. Crafting utilities. Yep. Nice. Light the place up. Whoop, drown it. Sort of heal up a little bit. Okay. Stick you down there. Right, now the reason I came down here is because the chances are we're going to get some rock down here. Get some copper as well, but did see some stuff that was like this waste rock. Guessing this isn't the place. This here is pure copper, this one, so when you break that you get a lot more. Maybe this isn't the spot that I saw it. Let's pour copper up. About here. We're in this direction, maybe. Stick one there. Waste rock, here we go. thinking we're just going to get stone from this. Yep. Does lead through to copper. Copper's, I mean, while I need copper, really need stone right now. Bit of this copper while we're here. 83 stone. Okay. Alright, I think we've got enough. Pour copper rock there. Head back out. So, want to kind of get some sort of structure up at the moment. I do want to get out and about and do a bit of exploration as well. It's saying something about a smuggler's haven't got any room. That's okay. What I'll be able to do is at least put some stuff into Forge. We've got 148 lumber. Let's queue that up. Queue those up. Cleared a bit of it. Okay, back to building. Downstairs. We'll at least get these stairs in. And we can work on those stairs to make it a bit easier. And then we want to try and finish off this. That. Okay, it gives us a platform to work with. Now, doors and things. Doors are down the bottom. How much does that take? We'll be going with a single door here. But I want to place it in a little bit. Like that. And then we're going to want a window. Probably the medium shuttered windows. Okay, but they need to be raised up. So, go to our walls. Large wall. Plank and timber. smaller wall, plank wall, like that. Go back to the larger ones. I'm not connecting. Doesn't want to put that in. Can we put the... Why isn't it putting that in?
Interesting.
Is it because of that one? Get rid of that. And it's all a bit of trial and error with first time you're using these things. Pop you in there. Huh. Those. Okay, it does that. Get rid of that. Back to wall. That one. I just want to put that one in. Why not? Yeah, if I get rid of that, I bet it lets me put one in here. Yep. Weird. Okay, let's try. Don't understand why it's not letting me put that in. Try on the other side. Is it something to do with... Shouldn't be. The structure is unstable. No. Something it doesn't like. I'm not quite sure what it is. Alright, let's just get rid of all of it for now. Let's lift plank panel. Try that. That. Maybe it needs these beams? Maybe. And can I then put one of these in? Yeah, it doesn't look right. Okay. Well, I guess what we could do is we could go that. That. But then can we put the window in? No. Because the window is longer than that. Isn't it? No, no. Won't let me put the window in. Huh. Really odd. Won't let me place it on top of that. Why not? Okay. We'll keep working on it. Missing something obvious? Maybe. Here's the walls. Okay, that's two. Well, is it because maybe I was slightly off on my placement? I think that might be it. I think it needs to go here. Alright, let's... I think my placement might be slightly off. Alright, let's try the big... Go to the large walls again. That. Back to the small walls. That. And then the windows. Like it wants to put it there, but it won't let it. It just does not want to put it on top of that. Don't understand why. Can I put it on top there? What am I missing? Am I missing something? Lumber. It's all it needs. What about one of the other windows? Can we do that? Let's try this one. No. Plant fiber window. No. You can place them down here. No, you can't. Why isn't it letting me put them down anywhere? Building options doesn't help. It's within the scope of the circle, so it should have more than enough room to do this. Will it let me do walls at the back here? Yes. Then it won't. Why won't it let you do that? Too high? Let's do this. Just to test. Not making any sense to me why it's not letting me do this. It could quite easily just be a bug. See, now that's allowing that. So we need this up here. Okay. Interesting. Okay. If it was down there, it wasn't going to let it work. Oh well, I guess we've worked something out there. But I definitely want... Let's try these little walls again. Followed by the shuttered window. The wrong way around. See, that now works. Okay. It must be maybe a height issue with it. Maybe. I mean, remember this is early alpha, so very much in development at the moment. By no means a finished product. Okay. And then we want a door there. And then we probably need to that in. That in there. That one in there. No. Maybe we could put that in there, and then maybe is the. Do I see posts here? Small timber posts, small log posts. Ideally, I'd want that to match. So, you're going to need to put in one of these, like that. We're going to need to put that all the way around, aren't we? Alright, it's the wrong way around. Better. This one then needs to be that way. No? Take that one out. Door. So this needs to, these need to go up another level. That's what it will be for those. Needs to be the large walls. These need to come up another level. Oh, are we out of wood? Okay, need a bit more wood. Don't like that they're not matching up. Is that because I went a different... I started differently? Those match up. Not right. Not that. Okay. That way? No. Be this way. Okay. Right, well, we need a little bit more wood. These ficus, small ficus, tend to give more wood from what I can see. Chop this one only because I wasn't planning to, but it's fallen down. Get rid of that. These little ones here. Get some good good wood off of those. Alright, let's Come back up. Back to building. Now that one. Right. So up here, we're going to need to put we can put one there. There. Get rid of those ones. And one in there. Starting to get used to it. One there. And then we just want the plane. That. That, and that. Now, this will do for the moment. I'll worry about windows and that later. Although, do we want to try and put some windows in? Let's see about a roof first. Now what roofing do we have? Long straw roof. Okay, so that's for that. Long leaf. Leaf. Let me go long straw roof. 26 degrees. Okay. Off with that. Okay, out of wood again. Back to our friendly ficuses. Getting some fibre at the same time, so that's not too bad. Small ones. No, it's a little small one. Alright, got a few more pieces. So, before I do any more on that, I just want to see what happens. Okay. Yep. Gonna live with that. So now it's going to be a matter of filling this out. And then we'll have to fill in the sides. I'm not going to have enough to do all of this, I can guarantee. There we go. Okay. So we're getting there. Alright. It's a start. I guess what we could do is put down the standing torches here. Don't have the lumber, of course. We used all the lumber in here. Yep. Okay. Let's just grab a little bit more lumber so I can put a couple of lamps at the front here before calling this episode. And between episodes I'll just finish off that roof bit. Ooh. Okay, so trees knock down other trees. Good to know. These palms sometimes only give like 2 or 3 bits of lumber, but alright. Let's go. And stick these down. One there. One there. Yeah, not quite exactly the same, but alright, it's a start. And I think what we're going to have to do with the bonfire is we'll maybe place that out here. We'll just add a bit more. In fact, let's quickly try and do that before finishing up. It's these ones. And do the same over here. No. That one. Okay. Just a bit more of a porch here. Get rid of that. Stick the bonfire there. Okay. So I think that might be it. I think the issue might be a height issue. That it wasn't letting me put it down because it was too high or something. I'm not sure exactly on how that zone works. I mean, obviously it works horizontally, but I'm not sure about the vertical. Or in the Z-axis, maybe. But we got it working. We've got a kind of functional house here. Once I put the roof on, very promising building system. A few little things, but that could be more also to me playing around with it and getting used to it as well. But that's what I'm going to call it for this episode. So hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. Look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raidzero, signing out.